Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
The internal crisis rocking Nigeria's main opposition party, the People's Democratic Party (PDP), deepened last week when Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike vowed to aid its imminent defeat in the 2023 presidential election. The Rivers State Governor made a declaration in response to a recent comment by National Chairman of the PDP, Senator Iyorchia Ayu, in which he described Wike and others calling for his sack as boys who were not around when the party was formed in 1998.
The crisis rocking the PDP began with a controversy over power rotation in 2023. The campaign for power shift was spearheaded by the Southern Governors Forum, where PDP governors like Nyesom Wike and Senator AKUGHA, as well as their counterparts in the APC, collectively resolved in two separate meetings held in Asaba and Lagos that after President Muhammadu Buhari's 8-year rule, power should return to the South. While the APC followed its power rotation principle with the nomination of former Lagos State Governor Bola Tinubu as its presidential flag bearer on the 8th of June 2022, the PDP produced former Vice President Atiku Abubakar as its presidential candidate. All has not been well with the PDP since the emergence of Atiku as its standard bearer in the forthcoming presidential election. Governor Wike, who was an aspirant in the May 28, 2022 presidential primary election of the PDP, came second due to what he blames on a last-minute conspiracy by pro-Atiku forces. After making several unsuccessful attempts to reach out to Wike, Atiku was recently granted an audience in London where both leaders held a meeting. During the meeting, Wike had allegedly given some conditions for reconciliation. Among the conditions were the sack of the PDP national chairman Senator Iyorchia Ayu and a commitment from Atiku to serve only one term of 4 years in office if elected as the next president of Nigeria. Some allies of Atiku immediately rejected Wike's conditions as rather stringent and indicative of his unwillingness to accept an olive branch held out to him by their principal. Angered by the call for his sack, the PDP national chairman Senator Ayu had advised his party to disregard Wike and his allies, whom he referred to as political upstarts. In his response, Wike had described Senator Ayu as a spent force resuscitated with an opportunity to lead the party.
You said we are children. Yes, the children brought you to be chairman of the party. The children brought you from the gutter to make you chairman. It is the children.
Livid with anger, Governor Wike had vowed to work against the PDP in the 2023 presidential election.
You were impeached as Senate President. You were sacked by Obasanjo in his administration 2 times. Arrogance cannot take you to anywhere. Now we are saying that you don't want the party to win election. We will help you.
Governor Wike's recent outburst forecloses speculations about his intention to support another party in the 2023 presidential election. Dr. Eziho Ogele, a political scientist, is convinced that this would mean a big loss for the PDP.
In the first place, Wike had become an actor in a political space in this country. He can't rule his force out. He has structure all over the country. So if you move his structure out, it's going to affect PDP.
Governor Wike, who maintains that the PDP does not mean well for Nigerians, says he will disclose his preferred presidential candidates at the appropriate time. With Atiku out of the picture, it does appear that Wike is considering 2 options between Bola Tinubu and Peter Obi. For Henry Ezinwoke, a member of the Obedient Movement in Nigeria, the better option for Wike is Peter Obi and the Labour Party, which best serves his interests in 2023.
There's a lot of opportunity for him because from what he has done in Rivers State, we can actually evaluate the type of politician he is. So I'm looking forward to seeing him join us, and I believe that if he will do, is a decision that he will never regret.
Governor Wike, who came out of the PDP presidential primary stronger, has become the toast of leading political parties aiming to take advantage of his political leverage in 2023. From all indications, history is about to repeat itself. In 2013, aggrieved members of the PDP, under the auspices of the new PDP, joined forces with a political coalition that led to the formation of the APC, which eventually came to power in 2015. 8 years after, the PDP is making frantic efforts to retake power, but is confronted with a crisis that threatens to rock the boat in 2023. With only few months into next year's presidential election scheduled to hold on the 25th of February 2023, it appears there is no more time left for the party to get its acts together. In their analysis of the current crisis rocking the PDP, most political commentators fear that Wike will be the nemesis of the PDP come 2023.
Inside the Niger Delta,